Yo, hold on. It's been how long? So I know nobody watching this has probably seen my first video, but if you did, I've come a long way. And so have the Texans. I mean, last time I made a video, we had this guy at quarterback. It was a dark time to be a Texans fan. There looked to be no hope. We just win 4 games every year and nothing was gonna change. When I tell you there was a period in time where I thought Money Mills was gonna be my savior as a football quarterback, I never want to experience those times again. But there was a light at the end of the tunnel. After going 3-13 in 2022, the Houston Texans got the number 2 overall pick in the NFL draft. And they drafted
niggas too square, just pixels. What you mean not official? I'm on the frontier like cool. Couple more laps, you couldn't fit in my shoes.
We finally had our guy. I was finally excited for a Texans football season again. But then something even crazier happened.
Trade sources say that the Houston Texans are trading up to number 3.
The Arizona Cardinals have traded the 3rd pick to the Houston Texans. With the 3rd pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Will Anderson Jr.
I could not believe it. This was the happiest I had been as a Texans fan in years. And at the time, I didn't even care if this worked. I was happy that we were trying. Trading up to number 3 after just taking a quarterback at number 2 was the most exciting thing we had done in so long. And it was great just to see us do anything aside from signing mid players in free agency and calling it a day. The only thing that they had to prove now was that they could actually win. After losing to the Ravens in week 1, they had their first divisional game against the Colts, and CJ finally showed out. 2 touchdowns and over 380 yards with no interceptions, despite a loss. After starting the season 2-3, CJ threw his first interception against the Saints, but then it ended up being fumbled and recovered by the Texans. Even though he threw his first pick, the Texans were still able to win the game, making them 3-3. With an easy win coming against the Panthers and first overall pick Bryce Young. And then they lost. After an embarrassing loss to the worst team in the league, the next game on the schedule was against the Bucs. And the only question was, how are the Texans gonna respond? After going up 33-30 and it being clear that our kicker was injured when CJ Stroud had to run it in for 2 instead of kicking the field goal, we could not let them score. With only 46 seconds left in the game, CJ Stroud had one drive to prove how great he was. I was actually at this game, and this is a video that my friend recorded of the game-winning touchdown. Hands down, one of the greatest experiences of my life. CJ Stroud threw for 470 yards and 5 touchdowns with no picks, which was becoming a trend early on in his rookie year. He had only thrown 1 interception all season through week 8, but a bigger test was coming in a game against Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. After going down 0-7, CJ Stroud threw a quick touchdown pass to Tank Dell to tie the game, and this was shaping up to be a great matchup. After 2 field goals, another touchdown put the Texans up 20-7, and it looked like they might run away with this game. But the Bengals weren't going to go away just yet. After rolling out, Joe Burrow throws a touchdown to Jamar Chase, and it's 20-17. And we've got a game on our hands. But can the Texans defense step up? And more importantly, will the offense keep scoring? CJ Stroud runs it in, and it is 27-17. But now it's the defense's turn. After a red zone interception for the Texans, CJ Stroud throws his 2nd of the year. And the Bengals respond. And after a field goal with 1.5 minutes to go, we have a tie game. Can CJ Stroud, for the 2nd week in a row, lead his team to a game-winning drive?
I got some miles on me, no competition, no, we not the same. But you know shit ain't the same. Fucking these bitches, I'm trying to pick up on the brain. Pick on the brain. Can't let the clean the crew, but I can't clean up the slate. I'm just trying to stay safe. Little baby, I don't have time to take you on.
CJ Stroud once again has a game-winning drive, and the Texans have a winning record for the first time in 3 years. Undoubtedly, probably one of the best times to be a Texans fan. There was nothing but hope and optimism for this team. And other than CJ Stroud getting injured against the Jets, there were really no hurdles to come over for this team in the coming weeks. After getting to 9-7 with a win over the Titans, the last game against the Indianapolis Colts was win or go home. Essentially the first playoff game for the Texans in over 3 years. Did CJ Stroud get it done on the biggest stage in his first primetime game of his career?
Looking for combat, step in the ring, can't fall back. Heart of a lion, never hold back. In the shadows where the real ones act. In the shadows where the real ones act. In the shadows where the real ones act. Cities alive, hear the siren scream, chasing the bullets, I'm chasing the dream. Future bullets like a tactical team. You don't want shit to get litty. Greater my soul to get gritty. Ain't living full life, you silly. Bullets stay tracking like fish. First a bullet and I can promise that they hit it.
And just like that, the Houston Texans are going to the playoffs. It had been so long that I waited to just see a playoff game, and we were finally here. The first playoff game in over 3 years was against the Cleveland Browns, and I don't think anybody was expecting what the Texans were gonna do, because them boys came in ready.
Yeah, I slide, don't crash, I vanish. I'm cool tenant like I can't stand it. She wants some walk, but I feel too damaged. Demons come up and that's part of the cannon. I got this blow, I'll go single handed. You just be posted for something too random. Got flavors on me like Kool-Aid jam. Still got pain in the back of the safe. Still got hate for the ones that flake. Don't ask why, I just moved this way. If you knew what I knew, you would make that face. Always talking my shit about shit I overcame. Niggas switching positions, trying to get out of blame. Got my third eye open, I can see that gate. Know these hoes gonna play me, that's part of the game. Feel like a stuntman, a dead devil, ayy. Diamonds bling bound, no plane. Had the ball, can't complain. Please don't speak up on my name. Method even, that's why I'm so strange.
The Texans had won a playoff game. Final score 45-14. And we were moving on to the divisional round. Nobody expected this. Everyone thought that the Browns defense was going to be too much. Moving on to face the Ravens in the divisional round, it was not good. Texans could never get it going against the Ravens, and it was over from the beginning. But now it's time to move into the offseason. During the offseason, the Texans lost Jonathan Grenard, who was a pivotal piece of the Texans' D-line that season, but they ended up signing Danielle Hunter, one of the best pass rushers in the league. They also improved their interior D-line by signing Danico Autry, and the last big defense signing that they got was Azeez Al-Shaair to help make that linebacker room even more consistent, adding on to players like Christian Harris and Henry Toto. They re-signed Nico Collins, and they did a sign and trade with the Bengals to pick up Joe Mixon, improving their running game, which was a big reason that the offense couldn't get into rhythm some games. With all of these moves made, there was so much optimism for the next coming season. One of the big questions was if CJ Stroud would be able to continue the success that he had in his rookie year. Oh yeah, we also got new uniforms.
Ain't no other option, we just ball how we want to, sir. When the summer, been a roll right, no other option, we just.
And everyone was hyped. New uniforms, new season, new running back. It's only up from here. With a week 1 win against the Colts, where Anthony Richardson had one of the greatest throws of all time. We start the season 1-0, win over the Bears, and then we get absolutely destroyed by the Minnesota Vikings, which was a sign of things to come for the rest of the season. But forgetting about that, a win over the Jaguars puts us at 3-1, heading into a huge matchup with the Bills, and the whole world was watching. All we needed to do was show up.
Low past 3, might have took a nap while I'm stuck up in a dream. Had a show feeling that we were caught up on the wrong things. Maybe something more too deep, consciously. All I really want is honesty. Something that you can't promise me. Maybe I'm just out of mind.
A win over the Bills puts us at 4-1, and then an easy win against the Patriots puts us all the way at 5-1. My record prediction going into the year was something around 13-4, and I really thought there was a chance we could go 14-3, but everything just started going downhill from there. An embarrassing end to the Packers game puts us at 5-2, and then a loss to the New York Jets has us at 6-3. After forcing Jared Goff to throw 4 picks, we lose to the Lions 23-26, but it was time for the game I had circled all year. Growing up in the Dallas area, I always hated the Cowboys, and people always made fun of me for being a Texans fan. So this was the week that I wanted the Texans to really show out. And oh boy, did they.
I be feeling myself. it cause I'm feeling myself. Ay, I be feeling myself. Just be falling when I'm ballin', feel like Nessa classified.
34-10. And the Texans are 7-4. And then an embarrassing loss to the Titans. One thing about us, we always follow up our good games with the most embarrassing loss you could ever think of. And then we start our stretch of 3 games in 10 days with a win against the Dolphins and then 2 straight losses. One of them on Christmas Day, 31-2 against the Ravens. Probably the saddest I've ever been watching a Texans game. I turned it off at halftime on Christmas Day because I just could not watch that anymore. But some good news, we won the division and we're going back to the playoffs. Everybody was saying that we weren't going to win this game, that the Chargers were just going to destroy us. And honestly, I didn't have a lot of faith in us, but the Texans still came out to play.
Ay, I'm like, oh, she want me back. 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 Ain't no way that's happening. Yeah. Ain't no way that's happening. Ain't no way that's happening. I said, ain't no way that's happening. Look at back all of the drugs they did. I am too grown for your comfort, bitch. Gotta one up like a Mario did. I wrote you off and you off the list. I'm re up and I put my drugs. Fuck from the back, I don't show no love. I got no money, don't show no vibe. She said she won't come to my show because I'm not no average, I am above. She wanna let me that groupie love. Don't touch my diamond, my diamond's cut. You said I'm shit, but your shit is crushed. BBs, I'm doing no beans, I'm blood. Watching you talking to me and get punched.
After an incredible win, I thought we had a chance against the Chiefs, but from the first kickoff, it was clear we were not gonna win this game. It was an uphill battle the entire time. With there really only being one chance for the Texans to win, this game was never close. CJ Stroud played all right, going 19 for 28 with 245 yards, but he had no touchdowns. The only touchdown scored all day was by Joe Mixon. Texans ended up losing 23-14. That put an end to the 2024 season. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, let me know. Let me know what you want me to make videos on, and make sure to subscribe so you can see my next video.